It's your boy Nice back with another video, man. I want to talk about judgment now, and I just want to give like a little knowledge on how judgment is being like processed and manifested. So let's talk about the real judge. We have a real judge, and the judge judges you according to the law. Like the judge that we have in the criminal system, or a civil judge, a federal judge, any type of judge cannot judge you based off of how they feel. They have to judge you according to the law. All the laws that's out there that's been passed, they have to go through the guidelines of those laws. When you think about it in that way, it's the truth about all judgment. So when you judge someone, whether it's good or bad, is based on how you view life, on how you would like life to be and how you live your life. So when you see someone else doing something that you don't like, it's just because you don't like it. It's not good or bad. It's just based on the guidelines on how you live your life. The same way the judge in the courtroom judges you based on the guidelines of the law. When you put that in perspective, it's like, is it even worth judging someone? Because they might have a different way of looking at life. And also, when you judge somebody, it's just to make yourself feel more superior, or like you're better than someone or that person or something like that. That's what it's really about. But there's so many things that you may need to work on yourself, that you don't have time to judge other people or anybody. You feel me? When you look at that analogy that I just gave, well, the truth, because that's how judgment is processed in your brain. When you start looking at people for just who they are, you can let yourself breathe, because the more you judge other people, it's how harshly you judge yourself. If you're harsh on other people, then you're really harsh on yourself. You can let yourself breathe, and you can let other people breathe, because you're letting that other person, and you understand, which wisdom comes from you. The more you understand, the more wisdom you have, the more better you can treat yourself and other people. The more harmonious you could live, the more at peace you will be, because you're not letting all these things that you don't need to be thinking about or straining your brain over disrupt the peace of your mind. When you realize that everybody is that person because that's the way they see life, then you will find that there's no reason to really judge. Or you can judge, because judging is good to an extent. You judge situations, you judge people for who they are, to know if that person should be around you, or should be around your kids or your family or anything. Judging is good, but it becomes something else when you start the judging with the gossip. When you start gossiping about people, judging them for who they are, that's when it becomes like a a negative nature. That's the negative nature about judging. You know what I mean? So holla at me.